Hello, welcome back to another vlog. Happy Vlogmas. Today is December 1st and we are diving right in with the plan with me. So it is Wednesday. I love the first of the month. These section changes, if you watched the last vlog, so I'm vlogging 2 days at a time. So one vlog where I did November 29th and 30th already went up and I showed some of these planning days. I'm changing these two categories to things I want to include in the vlog, which I don't have anything. Well, I guess the advent calendar or something. I'll just write there every day during Vlogmas. And then this I've been using for things I want to post on either social media, the Patreon, Facebook group, whatever it is. And then this I've been using for work tasks, and I actually don't have anything to carry over from yesterday because I'm gonna schedule time for both of these things that did not happen yesterday to prioritize them. So let's start with my AM routine. That's what we're doing right now. This is part of my morning routine. And then I have coaching call from 7:30 to 8. And then right at 8, I'm gonna run to CVS and I'm gonna use, it's funny because when I first got this planner, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna use these little gray boxes for, but I found a use for one yesterday and I found a use for one today. I think it's because the hourly section is much smaller. In a planner where the hourly section is bigger, I would just like write a little arrow and list my it's a short CVS list. It's got 2 things on it. But I would just like, actually it has 3. I would just draw a little arrow and list the things here, but there's not space because these lines are so cramped. So I'm gonna put it over here. So I need to pick up photos for December daily. I need to get cough drops for Sam. And then, actually there's one more thing. I need, my eyebrow pencil is almost out. I tried to get it yesterday when I went to the drugstore and that drugstore did not have it. But I went to, it's called Duane Reade. It's like the New York City local drugstore. That's where I went yesterday. CVS actually prints out 6x8 photos. So when I want 6x8 photos for my memory keeping, I go to CVS. Otherwise I typically go to Walgreens. I just find that their quality is usually a little bit better. But again, I wanted 6x8, so I sent them to CVS. Okay, so doing that first thing so I can get Sam his cough drops, and then when I get back, I'm gonna do my communication, my morning communication routine, and then I'm gonna extend it an hour so that I can get through my emails from 9 to 9:30. And then I'm gonna put dinner in, well, do I wanna put dinner in the crock pot? I think it said like, no, if I just put it on low, it'll be fine. I just feel like if I don't do it earlier, I'm gonna forget about it. I'm doing a crock pot meal today. That is something that I started doing a long time ago, is doing crockpot meals on Wednesdays, and that was because lattes with Laken went into the evening and it was easier. Now that I'm moving lattes with Laken up to 1 p.m., I don't necessarily have to do crockpot meals on Wednesdays, but it kind of works for us. So I think I'm gonna stick with that for now and at least see how it goes. Then after that, I'm gonna work on our budget, both our personal budget and then my business budget. Since it's the first of the month, I wanna like close out last month and look at the numbers and all those things. This is the first month I'm kind of doing it this way, like doing something on the first of the month. And it's actually because I'm using a digital system for both, which I will talk about in a future video. I think an hour is gonna be enough because I've been keeping up with the transactions. It's just a matter of going in there and like looking at the final numbers. So, but we'll find out if that's true. And then I'm gonna do my December daily for day 1, not really day 1. I'm gonna do my reason why page today. And then I'm gonna memory keep. If you watched my goals video that went up yesterday, got a lot of memory keeping to catch up on. Then Lattes with Laken is from 1 to 2. I'm gonna work on the recap where I add the links and all of those things right afterwards. Usually, back when I was doing Lattes with Laken at night, I was doing that the following day because I just didn't feel like doing it at 7 p.m. at night on a Wednesday. And so now I'm gonna try to do it right afterwards. Then I'm gonna film the video I didn't get done on Monday if you watched that vlog. Then I'm gonna do my PM communication routine. And then I have 2 one-on-one coaching calls at 6 or at 5 and at 6. And then dinner, whatever, hang out this evening, and then my PM routine. Okay, in terms of other tasks, I'm gonna move over. This is my sticky note for my Timeular. I actually did a good job of using it yesterday. Although I think I might change, we'll see. I kind of want to be consistent for a week just so I can see the numbers. And then I might not put a personal on there. I might just like turn it off and have it be white space. So I'm trying to think what other category I would want. Do I want to split up goals and projects, like projects for playing with Laken and then like my personal goals is what I'm thinking. I want those to be 2 different categories. And I can't decide if I want to go and make that update for today or finish out the week I don't know. I'm gonna think about that. One thing I did not do today that I need to do is fantasy. I just totally forgot. Normally I send an update to my family. The fact that yesterday was Tuesday just was completely lost on me. I know one of the things I want to post today, actually I have to film it, is a real idea that I thought of yesterday while scrolling. And then I guess I can cut some of these personal tasks just keeps moving from day to day. I'm not gonna move any of them over today. I'm not. I also need to post the Patreon quote since it's the first of the month. Okay, that is my day. Okay, I decided to go ahead and change it. I figured that I could just turn it off and it will be white space if I'm taking a break or working on something personal. Although I guess goals is still like, it's like personal goals. Like, so for example, yesterday I watched some of the December daily videos, or even working on December daily, although that I could also count as YouTube because I'm going to be filming it, but it's also a goal that I have. I was thinking of this would be personal goals if I work on those in the middle of the day, but if I really am trying to track like how many hours I'm working, no, I want to know how many hours I'm spending on my goals. Okay, it's fine. So this is what I'm going to go with starting today. All right, I'm headed out a little bit later than I originally had put in my planner. I just decided to do a couple things, check a couple things off, and then I was hungry, so I ate breakfast. So it's about 8:30 now. Headed to CVS to get the couple things that were on our list. Also, it's an excuse to get out of the apartment, get some fresh air, vitamin D. I talked about this in the last vlog. I try to leave the apartment at least once a day to get that fresh air and vitamin D. I'm a lot more properly dressed today than I was the last time I tried to go out and it was raining and cold. But it's cold. I mean, it's getting cold now. And I feel like I gotta remember that means layers and scarves and earmuffs and all the things. Also, by the way, if you watched last week's vlog, here's where I decided to put the stockings. There was a place we had in our old apartment that was perfect for them. This is pretty darn good. I mean, I kind of wish they were like closer together, but it was like two spots that they could hang. I actually didn't have to like put any more holes in the wall or get any like sticky hooks, and they don't quite touch the table. So it's kind of perfect there. Hi, it's like she knows that she is about to get a treat. Although we've only done it one day. Yeah, we didn't do treats for you yesterday. We didn't do your advent calendar. Okay, I have my tripod ready to go. Let me put you on the tripod. Okay, Charlie, we'll do yours first. Oh, no, did not like that sound. All right, kitty, let's start with, we're actually gonna do day one. I did like days 23 and 24 the last 2 days since we're gonna be out of town those days instead of taking our advent calendar stuff with us. These are for you. These are the same shape as the other ones that you have. Yeah, do you want this? She's like sniffing the edge of my finger. Oh, you just want pets. I just want pets, Mom. I don't care about the treat. Okay. What if I put it down on the table? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's how I like my treats, Mom. I don't want to eat them out of your hand. Okay, so we're just going to put hers down for her. Let's go ahead. I'm going to save this one for after lunch. I'm going to go ahead and open my tea one. That way, if it is a super caffeinated tea, I will have it now. And if not, I will save it for the live chat. So let's open up day one. Oh, it's so pretty. It matches this tea since it's, you know, I know we started it 2 days ago, but it's the same pattern as the pattern on the box. So cute. Okay, so this is Enchante. I'm not going to pronounce that properly, but it says green and black teas, red fruit and chocolate pieces. Interesting. So it does have caffeine because it's got, I mean, green and black tea and maybe a little bit more caffeine with the black. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this tea because I don't typically like fruit and chocolate together. Like I don't like, you know, raspberry something on my chocolate cake. Like I just like fruit and then I like chocolate separately. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just save this for the live, even though it does have a good bit of caffeine in it, because I just really don't feel like having this right now. It is so beautiful. It's really beautiful though. And so far I am loving this advent calendar. It is just so much easier than the David's tea one since it comes in tea bags. So since I'm gonna have coffee, I'm gonna go ahead and make a latte. I got this Lavazza espresso machine from Sam's dad and stepmom for my birthday, and I used it a lot when I first got it. But then as it started to get hot and I discovered how much I loved the cold brew concentrate from Trader Joe's, I sort of stopped making hot espresso at home, hot lattes. But now that it is chilly outside and I have, you know, a couple extra minutes to make a delicious drink to enjoy while I am working, I am definitely going to take advantage of that. So I just make one espresso pod and then I use my milk frother, which is the Nespresso brand, even though I don't have an espresso machine. But my dad got me this milk frother years and years ago for my birthday. And so I do mostly oat milk and then a splash of the caramel Quest protein shake to give it a little bit of sweetness. And then I think it's froth or steam. I don't remember which one's which. But I do something to the milk and then pour it on top of my espresso and it's just absolutely perfect. I also wanted to show you my new coaster. I got this when we were in Puerto Rico. I went into this beautiful art shop while Sam was exploring something that I couldn't handle with my boot. And they had all of these beautiful prints and tiles and just all kinds of things with this design. They had ones that were like to mom and dad. I took pictures of a bunch of them and saved the name, like the website of the artist, so I could buy more things in the future. I think they make really great gifts, but this is the one that I bought for me because that vacation was really the transition from working my full-time job to working for myself. And I really just felt like this sentiment was absolutely perfect. So I bought this to be my coaster on my desk. Also one of my favorite mugs. All right, time to get dinner in the crock pot. I'm actually trying a new recipe this week that I have never tried before. We had a lot of turkey things on our meal plan, so I wanted something chicken related. So I literally Googled chicken crock pot recipe and this chicken, mushroom, and rice came up. I'll leave it linked down below if you're interested in trying it. I don't have any thoughts yet on if it's good, so we'll tell you later tonight. I'm definitely making one change or addition to the recipe. Mushrooms are a great vegetable and we do like mushrooms, but I wanted another additional vegetable, so I'm planning to add zucchini later today when I add in the mushrooms. And then I may end up doctoring it up with other different or more spices than what the recipe calls as well. Okay, it's about 10:45, so I technically would be a little bit ahead of schedule, except I completely skipped out on emails. Budget and dinner in the crock pot took less time than I thought it would, but obviously I delayed my CVS trip, and then when I got back, I talked to Sam for a little bit, so that's kind of how I ended up back a little bit ahead of schedule. I'm just really not in the mood to tackle my emails, my inbox right this second, so I am going to jump into the memory keeping stuff and getting today's December daily done, and then the memory keeping, that's part of my goals. I am going to unbox my December daily advent calendar as part of the December daily video. So if you want to see if you are really just interested in seeing what came in that advent calendar, I recommend you go watch the video on Ali Edwards' channel where she unboxes the entire thing from start to finish. My videos will be the advent calendar plus the process videos for each day of December daily. The aftermath of December daily. Oh my goodness. How do I make such a big mess every year? I do this every single year. All right, it is about 12:45. I cleaned up the December daily stuff and then I had lunch. I am not scheduling like breakfast and lunch into my day because I am trying to be more thoughtful about eating those meals when my body tells me it's time to eat those meals, like when I'm hungry. But that's another reason it's important for me to leave white space in my calendar, because I do need to eat and I do want to take breaks. So when I do stop to eat lunch, like it doesn't put me too off track if I have, you know, left white space in my calendar. But anyways, I did not get to memory keeping. I sat and did a couple other things on my list, and then I did all of the lattes with Laken prep, got the thumbnail ready, put the questions into the system that I use to go live, and all of those things, all the things that I do before it's time to go live. So now I have about 15 minutes. I need to go actually make the tea. I'm gonna use this mug that I got last year. I already have the mug in here because I use it to take the thumbnail, but it doesn't have anything in it. But I'm gonna go make the tea now for my advent calendar. And then I don't know, I always end up with this weird, even when I was doing lattes with Laken at 6 p.m., I end up with this, I start to do all the prep for it, and then I end up with this weird, usually somewhere between 5 and 15 minute window of like extra time. Like it's not enough time for me to start doing something else, but like significant amount of time that I don't just want to sit and scroll my phone. I don't know. One of the things I did try, and it started because I was into a really good fiction book, is that I was reading before it started. I was reading whatever fiction book I was reading. So I could do that. I could go grab my fiction book and either sit here or go sit on the couch and read that. And since it's earlier in the day, I could continue to read nonfiction. Or this month, what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is watch a YouTube video, because it's Vlogmas. And it's Vlogmas for like me as a consumer as well. And there are people whose Vlogmas videos I love to watch. And I do tend to get behind on them between doing my own Vlogmas and all the other things I've got going on. So I think that's what I'm gonna do at least during December. Okay, the live was great. It was fantastic. Lots of great questions. And then I did all the stuff that I normally do the next day right afterwards, which I really liked. I think while it's all fresh in my mind, it was really helpful. So I did that, and then I had a snack, and I realized I don't feel like filming this video. I think I'm just a little bit spent from the live. I thought that batching it like a day that I did full makeup instead of just like feeling put together makeup would be better for like doing the filming the video the same day as the live. I can't even talk. Would be better, but I'm really spent, and so I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna push off filming that video one more day. I just feel like I do need to get that video done, because eventually, I mean, I need to edit it, so I'm gonna get to the video, but it's not gonna be today. And so there's other things on my list. There's other things I could definitely fill with that time, but I'm gonna take like a little bit longer of a break and fold this massive pile of laundry behind me. This is now 3 days of laundry piled up. I do 1 load a day in the mornings. That's just like how I have been tackling laundry now that we have laundry in our apartment unit instead of just in the building. And I have not, well, Sam's been sick. So normally what I do is when the laundry is clean, I throw it on the bed and then I fold it before we go to bed. Well, Sam has been sick all week, so he's been working from the bed instead of in his office. And so I've been putting the laundry here on the couch, and it's just been piling up and I haven't folded it. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna watch some Gilmore Girls and fold this laundry. Okay, laundry is all put away, and then I did a little bit more dinner prep. So I cooked the rice. Well, it's actually still on the stove, but I got the rice started, and then I cut up the zucchini. I'm seeing the Christmas tree in the background. That way all I have to do tonight after my 6 o'clock coaching call is throw in the zucchini, the mushrooms, the rice, and then I think cheese. I think that's the last part of the recipe. I think it says 6. So yeah, I just said, as I said that, I think I bought like a block of cheese, so maybe I should cut that. No, that won't take very long. Okay. Anyways, so that felt good. I feel like I did some more dinner prep. And so now it is about 3:45. So I'm gonna jump to another thing from my to-do list and then start my communication routine. Okay, it is 7:45 and I just like completely hit a wall. I ate dinner. The dinner was fantastic. Really like it. It needs a little bit more seasoning, and the zucchini did not cook all the way through. So I either need to put that in before the mushroom step, or I need to use something like spinach or something that cooks faster. And then I had my Sugarfina advent calendar, and it was delicious. It was chocolate, and it was perfect dessert. And now I have been sitting here for 30 minutes watching Cindy's live chat. She kicked off Vlogmas with a live today too. So I was sitting there watching her chat, and it was, I just adore her so much. So now I'm like, okay, I need to do the evening routine things. I need to clean up from dinner, put dinner in like Tupperware out of the crock pot. But I also really want to take a bath. That's just like the mood that I'm in. So I think I'm gonna like do my evening routine for the most part before, as much as I can. And because usually by the time I get out of the bath, I'm like ready for bed. Just something I've noticed the last 3 days, like I just am exhausted by the end of the day. And like I'm working the same number of hours, but I'm doing something very different than I was doing before. And so I'm thinking I might need to like switch, like just, I'm already getting up at 5:30, but like maybe get up a little bit earlier, maybe get up at 5, like bump everything up a half hour, because like I'm useless in the evenings. And not that I feel the need to like go do, like I'm not gonna go run a marathon, but like just do something to relate to my personal goals or like social. Like I just have no energy. So I don't know, something that's on my mind, but that's what I'm gonna go do now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Thursday. It is about 10 o'clock and I am headed to the doctor. I did not vlog any of the things this morning. I just like, there one of those mornings where you just like want it to be quiet and you just want to like enjoy the peace. Sam slept in, which I know he needed. He's still not feeling great. And so I just like enjoyed the silence in our apartment and decided to just like go about my morning. I got a lot of things done, which was really great. I'll show you my planner when I get back to the apartment. Right now, I'm headed to the orthopedist for a checkup on my foot. Hopefully it's good news and I get to take this boot off and like get back to normal things. I think there's gonna be PT involved, all of those things, but at least like I'm ready for an update. All right, it's all good. All good. I'm actually still wearing my boot because I forgot to bring another shoe, but I no longer have to wear my boot. They took another x-ray. The fracture is all healed. I do need to go to physical therapy to regain some of the strength in my foot. Like he had me do a couple things and clearly my right foot is not near as strong as my left foot. So I am gonna have to go to physical therapy to kind of correct that a little bit. But I am able to dance next week at auditions next Saturday. And so like that was the part I was the most concerned about. And I'm just very thankful that, you know, wearing a boot worked, it's all healed. And I'm not 100% back yet, but I'm getting there, and just like, I'm just very thankful. Because 3 weeks ago when I walked into that orthopedist office, I was very concerned, very frustrated that it was misdiagnosed, very just like lots of emotions about the situation. And so now I'm feeling much better. Sorry, I feel like I was walking super slow. There's like a preschool class behind me and they were walking super slow. Anyways, so headed home now. It's about 11:20. So I don't know, maybe by the time I get home it'll end up being like an hour away. Lots of other things I need to get done today. I will show you, I already said this, but I'll show you the planner when we get back. Okay, so here is what my planner is looking like today. So we just got back from the doctor. I also had to run 2 errands. I went to Duane Reade to pick up the photo for today's December daily, and then I stopped by the UPS store. I picked up a couple of packages. I'll show you those probably after I eat lunch. My stomach is growling very loudly if you can't hear it. So I will eat lunch first, and then I will show you guys packages, and then we'll move into December daily. And this is the rest of the day. So I got December daily. I'm gonna get day one, and then I'm gonna do the voiceovers for those, yesterday's and then today's. And then I need to finish up the Instagram content for December. I like have a bunch of ideas written down, but I haven't done anything. And I usually, you know what, I'll talk more about Instagram content when we get to there. One-on-one call, and then I have a call with another company that I might work with at 5, work out, which I'm so excited to do now that I don't have to wear my boot. I'm so excited to dinner. And then the Cowboys play tonight. And so I made an agreement with myself that I'm gonna sit on the couch to watch Cowboys. And I'm going to go through my emails, which have been on my planner since Monday. Okay, Charlie's asleep, so I'm not gonna bother her. We'll do her advent calendar later. Let's go ahead and get these opened. I just ate lunch. I just ate the leftovers from last night. It was delicious. It was like a perfect leftover. I didn't show you the lunch because while it was delicious, it actually looks really gross. Like the colors are not appetizing. It doesn't look good. So I just didn't feel like showing you that. Like I just didn't think we needed to see it on camera. So let's go ahead and open my sugar free now. I'm hoping this is gonna be a delicious little dessert. Like after eating lunch, I need some of these. Oh, chocolate 2 days in a row. Maybe they are gonna be in order. Oh my God, they are definitely, okay, wait, the brightness is really high. These are definitely in order because remember I started with day 23 and those were the sours, and then the baby whales were on the 22nd. Those are the ones I had yesterday, the dark chocolate sea salt caramel, which means this is what today. So it is in Roy G. Biv. If you watched me unbox this, I talked about how like, I think this is just Roy G. Biv and I don't think it's actually in order. Nope, it totally is in order, which is fine. I'm excited to have these chocolate, whatever, sparkle pops or whatever they're called. So excited. Okay, and then I'm probably gonna make the tea right after that, even if it has caffeine, because it is just after 12 and I have to stay up for the Cowboys game. Well, I don't have to, but I would like to stay up for the Cowboys game tonight. So actually, oh, perfect, Earl Grey. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect pick-me-up for right now to get me through the afternoon and then the game. Okay, you can probably hear the water kettle going in the background for my tea, but this little girl is back. Yeah, do you want your advent calendar? You know, Mom, when you like set up shop here, this is for me. I thought they were gonna be different shapes, but most of them are like, most of them so far at least have been this kind of, oh, it's not really a shape. Doesn't look like a shape to me. No, Mom, I just want you to pet me. I just want to put my head in your hands. I'm trying to open your treats here, little girl. Okay, there we go. Treat, time for a treat. She just, I don't know, much more likely to eat it off the actual table than out of my hand. Okay, here you go. You can just have them. Okay, hi. I have my cowboy shirt on. Happy game day. Got my tea all made. One of my favorite mugs that my mom got me like before we got engaged and then gave it to me the day after. Well, if you can see, my tea is still steaming. So while that cools down, I am going to open up the packages I got, which are, one of them, I don't understand why it's in this massive box, and then one of them is actually in like a clothing thing. So what I ordered was clothes from Peloton. So if you didn't know, Peloton does have a referral system. So I do have a referral code. It gets you $100 off of accessories, which basically is $100 off of the shoes, which you don't have to have, but are really helpful to have, and they're $125, the shoes. So if you use my referral code, then you get the shoes for $25. In return, I get $100 to spend at the store, the Peloton store, and they do expire. And so a couple of you have used my Peloton code, and so I had a couple credits. And so I made an arrangement with myself that when I hit 100 Peloton rides at like 80 something, I was gonna go spend it. But then I got injured and I haven't been on my Peloton in 6 weeks. And so I was afraid that they were going to expire before I hit my 100 rides, and they were having a massive Black Friday sale. So I took advantage of the Black Friday sale. The irony, it's kind of frustrating. I get it, but I also like don't get it, but you can't stack the codes. So I had to place 2 separate orders in order to buy the things. Now, luckily mine pretty much matched up. So like one order I lost like $1 or $2, and one order I had to pay like $2 or $3. So it was pretty close, like, so it's not that bad, but like it's kind of annoying that you can't stack them on top of each other. So I got 4 things, and again, one came in like that bag or that pouch, which makes sense for clothing shipping, and one came in this massive box. When the UPS guy brought it around, which, by the way, UPS guys, they know me now. Like I walk in and he's like, 377? I'm like, yeah, 377. And I've mentioned this in a few places, but I actually got a couple DMs about it regarding like holiday cards. I do have a UPS address. I am more than happy to send it to you. If you send me a DM on Instagram, send me an email, I'm happy to send it. I don't have it posted everywhere, all the places for people to see, because I like to make sure that
companies don't just like send product without like, I don't want to just have a bunch of product. So I like companies to ask me for the address, and so that means like you also have to ask me for the address. So anyways, I got one pair of leggings. So they're kind of like this taupe color, which I'm excited about. I hope that the sizing is good. It's got pockets on the side. I pretty much like don't buy leggings that don't have pockets on the side anymore. And they have a little Peloton P there, and then I think, yeah, it says together we go far on the leg. I'm so excited about these. I got the extra large, which is what I typically wear in bottoms, so hopefully those fit well. And then I think I got 2 pairs of pants and 2 shirts. Yeah, so this is also a pair of pants, but these are like super soft pants. These actually look massive though. Were they not women's? Were they like a gender neutral, and so an extra large is gonna be like, it's gonna drown? Oh my God, they're so soft. Oh, they are so soft. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. I feel like I cannot try them on right now because I am not clean. I'm not about to try on brand new clothes on my, like, I walked to and from the doctor. It's like a 20-minute walk there and then back, and I stopped at Walgreens and the UPS store and all the things. So, and that means this massive box must be for my 2 shirts. Oh, did I get 3 shirts? I only bought 2. Nope, looks like I got 3 shirts. Yay, for me, my 3 shirts. Okay, so the first one, I got all of these in large, which is my shirt size. And these I'm pretty sure are women's. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Obsessed with it, and it's very, very soft. And their stuff is expensive, but again, they were having a massive sale, and then I obviously used my code. This is a lot thicker than I thought it was gonna be. So this is a sweatshirt. Love this color. Love, love, love this color. And then on the back, oh my gosh, so cute. So cute. And then one more shirt. Oh, I think this is I got like 3 different things. Since it was my first time ordering from Peloton, I wanted to get like different stuff, and then I'll figure out what I like the most and what fits the best. So that's why I got the leggings, the jogger pants, and then a short sleeve shirt, a sweatshirt, and then this is a long sleeve t-shirt. It's like a teal color. It's got the same thing on the front, just bigger on the back. Super excited, got all those in large. So I'll probably try all that on later today after I shower. So now I'm gonna get back to work and see, oh no, this tea is still very hot. I was gonna try and taste it for you and tell you what I thought, but it's Earl Grey. I mean, if you like Earl Grey, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Now it is 12:45, but if you looked closely at not closely at my planner, but I had put December daily from 12 to 1, but I have nothing from 1 to 2. So like, I'm not really behind. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my December daily. As I was putting stuff away and like picking stuff up, my Peloton order came with stickers. And these are like nice stickers. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about these. Look at these. I feel like I want to incorporate this into my December daily. Maybe whatever day I get back on the Peloton. I don't think it's gonna be today. I think I'm gonna wait till after I go to PT to get back on the bike riding style. So maybe whatever day I do that, I will use these Peloton stickers in my December daily. Oh my God, I love them. All right, December daily took a little bit longer than I thought. I am doing most of the editing on those just because it's a voiceover and it's not really editing, it's speeding it up and doing the voiceover. And then my editor is adding the day at the bottom so that the font and the coloring is all consistent and transitions throughout all the videos for Vlogmas. And I forgot like how long it takes me to edit things and like to export things. It's just, I'm literally one of the best decisions I made. December, Laken made that decision for 2021 Laken, and like she deserves all the credit because it has definitely made my year so much easier. So thank you. Let me just take a moment to thank Amanda. You're the best. Thank you for making my year so much better. Okay, now it is on to Instagram content. So let me explain to you how I tackle Instagram content, because I feel like I've explained this a couple times to some one-on-one clients and they were like shocked. So I guess I have never really explained this. So I try to pre-plan Instagram content for 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And I plan out what the post is gonna be, whether it's gonna be a promo about a video that went up, whether it's gonna be a reel, whether it's gonna be a stock photo or like a photo that I have of me and just a caption about a topic. Like maybe it was a lattes with Laken question that I'm turning into an Instagram caption, whatever it is. And then I take the time, or try to take the time, to create all of those like before the month even starts. And then what I do is I put them in my drafts on Instagram. And the reason that I do that, instead of just like scheduling them to go up on that day, is that if something changes that day, there's something else I want to talk about, there is something else that inspired me to post about, whatever it is, something else came up, then I'm able to, which just reminds me, I do want to post about dance. See, ideas. It allows me to pivot and to not post whatever I plan that day, just leave it in the drafts, and just post whatever I'm inspired by on that given day. But I do like having those in my drafts for days that I don't have something pop up and I just want to post like whatever I'd already planned. It's already done and I don't have to actually do it. Now, this is not always a perfect system because some of the things I like to post are like my goals or my tending list in real time. So what I'll do is I'll just write the idea. I just have this little like printed out. I just took some time to brainstorm. But I have this little printed out calendar that I make that has like all the things that I post on social media on each day. My Instagram stories, Patreon, and then Instagram posts. And so I at least will write things down. Like, so for example, on Tuesday, December 21st, I wrote that I want to post a picture of my mom's tree. I don't have a picture of my mom's tree yet. The point of that post is going to be like, I'm home for the holidays. Here's my mom's tree. I'm so glad to be home kind of post. But like, I can't put that in my drafts, right? So that one is just like an idea. But there are some of them like talking about the books that I've already finished, but like I'm not posting that until next week. That one I can go ahead and take the picture, write the caption, and put it in my drafts, right? And that one I probably won't change my mind because I'm promoting a video and the books that I finished that I talk about in the favorites video, if that makes sense. So that is kind of how I tackle Instagram. It's not like a perfect system. I probably there's like usually 20 days, although I have 25 here because I have this week, which is the last week of November, and then there's like the last week of December is all December. So I have 25 days on here, and probably half of them are things that I can like do today and take the picture or find the picture, do the caption, and put it in the drafts. And then the rest of them will just happen throughout the month, but at least the idea is already down on paper. All right, so I just had a one-on-one coaching call, and it's just like, I really, really love talking to her because she lives in Egypt, and it is always so interesting to hear about just the different cultural differences between where she lives and the US. And today I was giving her an example. We were talking about 1% improvements. My example was, let's say you're trying to drink more water, right? And let's say right now you're drinking 50 ounces a day, which is actually a lot. But for the ease of math, that was the number that I picked. I was like, so a 1% improvement on that would just be a half a more ounce a day. That is not that much of an increase, but it's a 1% improvement. Well, you know, we were talking about the whole compounding, 1% improvement. And then I like stopped and was like, I just realized I gave that whole example in ounces, and you definitely don't use ounces. And she's like, no, we don't. But it was funny. It was just, anyway, I just really enjoyed that call with her. And then the call I was supposed to have at 5, the person actually called me and was like, I was traveling today and I was supposed to be at my hotel by this time, but my flight was delayed and I am still waiting to get my rent car at the airport. So can we reschedule to tomorrow? So I have moved that call to tomorrow, which means I need to do some reshuffling of my plans for tomorrow. But it does mean that I'm done early now. So step 1 is get my workout in. I do not want to do it. I do not. I was excited earlier because I was excited to work out without my boot, and now I'm just exhausted and I like don't. And I got a lot of steps in earlier today, but like, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do all of them, because I got, according to my watch, I got 15 minutes of exercise, like credit walking when I went to and from the doctor today. So I'm gonna do 20 minutes. I'm gonna do 10 minutes of arms and then 10 minutes of legs. I haven't done legs in a really long time. I did like some floor bar type stuff, but like I wanna like lift some weights. And then I need to freaking do the dishes. So I think I've talked about this before, but the dishes are one of Sam's things on Sam's list. He does all the dishes, always, all the time. But he's sick, and so he has not been doing the dishes. And I was really good about it the first 2 days this week, and then I started to let them pile up, and now it is a massive pile of dishes. So before I do anything else after that, I'm gonna tackle the massive pile of dishes in our kitchen, and then cook dinner. Maybe not. Maybe I'll save dinner for tomorrow and just eat leftovers again. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about the working out and the dishes, and then I'm gonna plop myself on that couch and get through my emails. I'm going to get through them today. Okay, so you know that meme where it's like you say something and then the host, I think it's supposed to be a TV show, is like, so turns out that was a lie. That basically is just what happened with what I just said. I have no desire to work out. This book, like I said in the last vlog, I think when I talked about the book, The Power of One, and like telling me to do an evening workout, I get it. I get the logic. I get that I, you know, as a morning person, like it's more beneficial for me to use my brain power and energy in the morning on brain things and not physical things. But I also think that I am the kind of person who, if I don't get the workout in the morning, I keep giving myself excuses of why I'm not gonna do it in the evening, and I keep like, and I just don't want to do it. And so I think I'm going back to morning workouts. I think that is just not working. It's not working for me.
I tried. I mean, I tried for 3 days. And I actually did it for 2 of them. Yesterday I didn't because I had a coaching call and I planned to not do a workout yesterday. But I just don't, I think Monday it only like worked because I was excited about the day in general. And Tuesday I powered through barely and then it like wiped me out. And today I just sat here on the floor for 30 minutes instead of working out. So I am gonna go rework my morning routine on my morning routine app and push my workout back to the morning because it's not happening in the evenings. And then I'm gonna go do all the other things. I'm gonna do the dishes and I'm gonna cook dinner. Okay, oh my gosh, doing the dishes was literally, it's a nightmare. Our dishwasher, like the way that it opens, you have to like basically straddle the dishwasher to get to the sink into the dishwasher. So it is just not fun to actually do the dishes. And we had a lot of them so that I filled up the dishwasher and got it started. And there's still this whole pile, I'm sorry, it's bright over here, of dishes that I had to wash by hand, and then the crock pot from yesterday is still soaking. So I'm gonna get started on actual dinner for tonight. So I am making pasta, and so I do ground turkey and just add some seasoning in one, like a small pan, and then in another pan I will do the mushrooms and spinach, and then obviously in a pot I will do half of this. This is the brown rice and quinoa pasta from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna do half of that, and then add in the sauce, garlic goes on everything, lots of seasoning, and then let it simmer for a while and just like all soak up together. It's really like, ends up being 3 pans, which after all those dishes, I can't believe I'm volunteering to wash 3 more pans, but it is very fast and it's just like an easy, healthy, simple dinner that I make all the time. Okay, first off is I'm staring at my 3 pans because I know someone's gonna tell me in the comments, yes, I could use a bigger pot and then only likely use 1 pan, but like my stove is so small that I don't really have space for a bigger device. So that's where we're at. I also need to tell you that the latest podcast episodes of We Can Do Hard Things, which is Glennon Doyle's podcast with her wife and her sister, has Dr. Brene Brown, I just admire her so much. I just was so excited to listen to these episodes and they completely delivered. My big 3 takeaways, if this is from the 2nd episode only, is the difference between grit and grind. I just like think you should listen to it instead of listen to me explain it. That being clear is being kind. It's like being really honest and clear with someone. And then, hold on, I wrote it down. Oh, with any change, even good change, comes grief. Just so good. And then during rapid fire questions, they ask her if you could have dinner with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be? And as I'm like cooking and listening, and my like immediate mouth goes, my Mima. We're about to approach 5 years since we lost her. And then Brene Brown goes, my Mima, like literally word for word. And I just like, I lost it a little bit. Anyways, just thought I would share that with you. Back to dinner. All right, here is the final product. It's basically like exploding out of this pan once I put all the things in, but it's just to get them all combined together. Let them simmer for a little bit and dinner is served. All right, I'm making progress on my email. I'm not quite done, but my computer's about to die and I have to get up and get my charger. And so I just wanted to show you. Look how cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't mean to bother you, kitty. I'm sorry. I was trying to turn down the volume on the TV. Oh, she's just so cute and soft. And I just love when she purrs and the glow of the Christmas tree. Oh, it's the best. And then, well, I don't know what happened to the TV, but it was the Cowboys game commercial. But it is about 9:30. We'll see. The way this game is going, I probably will stay up for it. But then, of course, that will throw off my whole day tomorrow. Because I would like to sleep in to the point of making sure I get, the right amount of sleep that I am going for, my goal for sleep. But I've gone through all the emails. So right now I have like 3 or 4 emails that I just need to respond to. And then I am done. And then I also need to click order on the wedding invites. I was waiting for one final address. We worked on them a lot over the weekend. On Saturday when we were waiting at the airport, and then on Sunday. But I was waiting for one more email address for my dad, and he finally sent it to me. So, or not email address for my dad, for someone I know moved. So I need to get that updated in the system, and I have them all designed and ready to go. I just need to literally update that address and then refresh the addresses on the envelopes, and then click order on our wedding invites, which is super fun because today is also 100 days to our wedding. All right, it is halftime, and so I am gonna take advantage and pop in the bathroom and get through like my evening routine, wash my face, brush my teeth, all those things, and get through as much of it as I can before the game comes back. All right, it is almost 11:30 and I cannot believe I'm still awake. I have thought about going to bed so many times for a number of different reasons. Partially, like at one point I was like, well, I'm just tired. But that was when I like was done with my emails, which I got through, by the way, and just like laid down on the couch and I was like, oh man, I'm just tired. Like I should just go to bed. And then at one point it was like, I have goals and I want to get up and work on my things and like do all the things in the morning. And then I was like, no, but it's Friday. And then like the thing that like kept me awake, well, partially because the game wasn't ever over. Like things just kept happening. Lots of interceptions, lots of things happening in this last quarter. And it's still technically not over, but the Cowboys just got another touchdown that like pretty much sealed the deal. And so I was like, one of the reasons you wanted to work for yourself is to be able to have the flexibility to live the life that you want to live. And sports happen to be very important to me. Football in particular happens to be very important to me. And so staying up late, especially on a Thursday night, to watch my Cowboys play and hopefully win, given that they haven't won the last 2 games, is something like that is why I'm doing this. Because I want to live the life I want to live. And if I really want to go to bed because I was tired, I would have gone to bed. But none of this like, oh, I should be going to bed kind of thing. No, this is the life that I want. I want to watch this game. I'm still going to get my 7.5-ish hours of sleep. And I will just do my morning routine after like I have that coaching call, if you've been watching the Plan With Me portion, at 7:30, and I will get up for that, and then I will do my morning routine after that. I took a couple seconds to rearrange my Google Cal. I had to move one thing to Saturday instead of tomorrow, and that's it. And I mean, I could do that one thing tomorrow evening, but I just went ahead and moved it to Saturday. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog here. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or every day here during Vlogmas, focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Vlogmas. That it's like not enough time for me to set, like it's not, I don't know why I'm starting this over 800 times. Whatever, just don't look at it like it. My stomach is growling. Growling? Why does that word sound so weird? It is that I'm excited. I was trying to say inspired and excited at the same time. But for the ease of the map.